Alright, it's Tuesday night here. It's time to start the show. That's right, tomorrow night I will be, of course, where? The Northeast Cabaret, doing my second clean set for the tape. I'm going to send this guy. I'm not even sure if I'm still on the show, but I'll keep you folks posted if I get on this show. It's supposed to be a paid show, but whether I get paid or not, I would like to do the show. You know, I have to do my wacky clean stuff. And yesterday, I decided to get out the house. I did a water stream video. I drank 3 liters of water. And some drama happened. Basically, I decided to challenge Hedonist John in a friendly way. And he had to get all alpha and stuff and say, oh, yeah, you know, the MGTOW guys and all that, fuck all you guys and stuff. And then all of a sudden, he calls me up like an hour or two later, goes, hey, can you take down that drinking podcast we did? Because my girlfriend saw it where you called her a cunt, and she's pissed. And I said, I don't really want to, but okay. So I took it down, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, first of all, why is your girlfriend on my channel? He started this whole thing. So Hedonist John, if you're listening, you started this whole thing. If your girlfriend asked about me, all you had to say was, he's a comedian that I know. I met him doing comedy. But no, you had to say he's a MGTOW guy. No, your chick would get upset with that. So she starts checking my channel, and of course she's going to find stuff she doesn't like. So I get punished in the end, and I get another episode of JoshCast deleted. It's on private right now. Hopefully they break up so I can put the episode back up. And I'm like, what the hell? So I deleted it, but at the same time, it's like, look, no surprise. I mean, that's just what happens. This is why the younger generation is screwed. But anyways, enough of that nonsense. I think something else happened. I didn't do anything today, really. No, nothing else really happened. I have a MGTOW live stream tonight. It's about less than an hour away. That's right. I already wrote my jokes out for tomorrow. I wrote my new jokes out. I'm doing this right now. Started the JoshCast. After this clip, you're going to hear the last boneless pizza prank call of the series. I know you're excited. The last one. Then we get on to some other stuff. So that should be cool. Something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it. So let's get to the topical news. Maybe it'll come to me if it won't. And then we'll go on from there. The topical news is 60% of the show, because if you ever wonder why I can't get guests on the show, this is why. It happened with this other comedian that took down 3 episodes, and now this guy wants to take down an episode. So, you know, everybody wants to censor me, and that's just how it is. But, hey, you know, Trump's tax cut won't power the growth he predicts. Whoa. Listen, Barack Obama taxed the hell out of everybody. I got fined for not having Obamacare. So, like Obama was any better. You know what I'm saying, folks? I heard there was a racist rant in ShopRite. A white woman was calling a black woman a nigger. I'm going to play that in the public freakout commentary. That's right. Breely Berman shited over plastic surgery Instagram. I don't know who she is, but she's got that plastic Barbie look. In other words, I want to fuck her up her butt, folks. I don't know why I'm nervous right now. People watching this? Is this live? Trump says social media sites discriminate against conservatives. I believe it. A lot of things discriminating. I know YouTube does. YouTube will monetize any of my MGTOW videos. They were originally monetized. California boy sworn as juror officer by cops at his birthday party. Ah, that must suck. You can't have any fun with cops around. Mother accused of murder after baby dies from meth ingestion. Jesus. She's Whitney White. Get it? Walter White? Okay, that joke was no good. I bombed on my own show. Yes, so Wendy Williams finally said something about Howard Stern. She kind of took the high road. She said, oh, the truth hurts Howie. And she called him old. So, Howard Stern's off on vacation this week. He's a Jew. And when the Jew takes a vacation, well, the Jews, they like to take their vacations. Yeah, that's right, Robin. I gotta take the week off. Jessica Simpson's pregnant again? Oh, she's just fat. Oh, hey-o. Man pretended to help search for girl after. Man drives 400 miles to visit his sick mother. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Good mama's boy. Looks like it's going to be in the 50s all week. Very nice. Trump angered by 8's Facebook suspension. So, what's this? I heard MySpace, everyone's account got deleted today. Finally. Took them long enough after, 16 years? President Trump investigation perceived bias. The White House staffer was temporarily banned from posting comments on the site. Yeah, well, doesn't surprise that SJW site. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump received $2 billion in loans from one bank, and that bank is, make your pick, folks. Douchits Bank. Let's call it douche bank because I can't pronounce that word. Pete Davidson and Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, Pete Davidson. Lock lips. Yeah, well, that's old news. Mother of girl found dead in a duffel bag is accused. What is she accused of? She's dead in a duffel bag. Is accused of murder. Murder of the girl found. Oh, murder of the girl found dead. I see. I was gonna say, what did she kill somebody and chop herself up? Kathy Lee Gifford lives in a $7.8 million dream house with a black guy, getting that BBC. Good for you. That's right. Get the BBC. Yeah. Okay, that is it for the show. Now, that's it for the segment. You're going to hear the new boneless pizza prank call. And then after that, if any coverage happens tomorrow night, most likely it won't. 90-something% of the time does. But if it does, you will hear it. Or anything else. And then we got public freakout commentary, which is on hiatus, but I do have 2 clips to play. So it will be a short segment, if not anything. Also, sober commentary, drunk people. That usually happens 90% of the time. That should be there. And anything else. This is your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. And you got to keep listening, as I record every other day to find out what happens next. Tell your friends. That'll be nice.
Thanks for calling Domino's. James speaking, delivery, carry out.
Hey, man, I wanted to try that new boneless pizza.
Oh, what?
The boneless pie, you guys. It's a new special. You get.
I don't have no boneless pizza.
Oh, because last time I got a pie from you guys, there was a bone through my pie, and I was like, it was a big bone that went from each side of the pizza, and I was like, what the? I just gave it to my dog. He didn't eat it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's what I said. I want to.
You ain't sue him or nothing? Just let it slide.
Nah, I should have, man. I was. Last one, guys. Well, one person's watching, or kind of watching. I don't even know.
Welcome to Domino's. Will it be a pickup or delivery?
Yeah, I wanted to try that new boneless pizza.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I wanted to try that new boneless pizza you guys have.
Boneless pizza?
Yeah, you guys gave me a bone in my pizza 2 weeks ago, so I want one just without a bone.
Is this a joke?
No, and I want the chickenless wings and the breadless sticks.
A boneless pizza?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we don't have boneless pizza.
Why are you laughing at me? You guys.
I'm sorry.
You guys.
I just never heard of that.
I know, but you guys put a bone in my freaking pizza 2 weeks ago. I mean, this was crazy. I mean.
A bone?
Yeah, it went through each end of the pie. And,
are you serious?
Yeah, and I was like, and my dog wouldn't even eat it. He just looked at me like, what the It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now I'm asking for without a bone, and now you're laughing. Like I'm
sorry, I didn't know.
I want a pie without a bone, miss.
That is understandable, sir. I think we all do.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Where are you located?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm located not too far. And there's Shelley's Plaza. I'm around the corner.
Can I get the address, please?
Oh, I'm not looking for. I'm looking for a pickup.
Oh, you trying to pick up? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And also, I want the chickenless wings.
Quick question. Is your number 267-712-9164?
No, it's the 484 number.
484. It's not in the system. Could you just read me your number for me, please?
Yeah, 484-285-9136. In shock. I just gave it to my dog, man. I could have got a good lawsuit, man.
15.
Welcome to Domino's. Will it be a pickup or delivery?
Yeah, I wanted to try that new boneless pizza.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I wanted to try that new boneless pizza you guys have.
Boneless pizza?
Yeah, you guys gave me a bone in my pizza 2 weeks ago, so I want one just without a bone.
Is this a joke?
No, and I want the chickenless wings and the breadedless sticks.
A boneless pizza?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we don't have boneless pizza.
Why are you laughing at me? You guys.
I'm sorry.
You guys.
I just never heard of that.
I know, but you guys put a bone in my freaking pizza 2 weeks ago. I mean, this was crazy. I mean.
A bone?
Yeah, it went through each end of the pie. And,
are you serious?
Yeah, and I was like, and my dog wouldn't even eat it. He just looked at me like, what the It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now I'm asking for without a bone, and now you're laughing. Like I'm
sorry, I didn't know.
I want a pie without a bone, miss.
That is understandable, sir. I think we all do.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Where are you located?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm located not too far. And there's Shelley's Plaza. I'm around the corner.
Could I get the address, please?
Oh, I'm not looking for. I'm looking for a pickup.
Oh, you trying to pick up? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And also, I want the chickenless wings.
Quick question. Is your number 267-712-9164?
No, it's the 484 number.
484. It's not in the system. Could you just read me your number for me, please?
Yeah, 484-285-9136.
Can I get your name?
You know what? This was a joke. I was just messing around. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew that. See? See? Okay.
I was just trying to make you laugh. That's all.
That was funny, though. I give you that. Thank you.
All right, cool. All right. All right, it's Thursday night here, and last night I did do my clean set number 2. I sent it to the guy. He wrote back and said, all right, awesome, bro. I'll check it out. Let you know. He didn't let me know, so that's probably bad. But listen, if I don't get on the show, at least I can say there's 2 bad tapes out there of me doing clean, wacky, punny comedy, which, could lead to other shows. So if it doesn't, fine, at least it's there. I did a live stream at KFC yesterday. Also, I was live streaming at the around the comedy club. Nothing really interesting. I'm just playing around with this stuff and paying top dollar. Didn't do any streaming today. I don't know if I was hungover, but jeez, man, I slept all day like the lazy spick that I am. Man, oh man, I was a little hungover. I woke up, ate a bunch of food, fell back asleep. I just fell asleep again, and it's about 10 o'clock right now, 10 o'clock at night, and this guy just hit me up, Marco, that I know has been on the show before. He wanted to hang out, but there's nothing around here. I told him, I said, it's just, he wanted to get a coffee. I was like, there ain't nothing around here. We go to a diner, but there, it ain't. The bars are just neighborhood jack-offs. So maybe I'll see him tomorrow night or Saturday night. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure if I'm going out, but I just did a prank calls for you. Did one of the prank requests, the vegan restaurants. It was pretty good. It turned out okay. I mean, considering the fact that sometimes I'm not even in the mood to do the show, but I just do it. It's kind of weird how that happens. Well, guys, let's do some topical news. Let's see what's going on, if there's anything. So last night, there's a lot of women's sports going on right now. So last night, I got home a little drunk from the open mic, and I started watching these, it's like Brazilian girls and black African girls and some white girls too, with these nice athletic, sharp asses, playing volleyball and running and doing jumping. So I'm officially now a fan of women's sports, folks. It may shock the MGTOW community. When I say I'm a fan, I mean I'm jerking off. Usually I look at the fat girls, fat, giant, sloppy asses, but man, I had no clue. I was looking at these athletic girls' butts and couldn't believe it, man. I was stiff. I almost came with my keyboard last night. My God. So yeah, it turns out as the older you get, you realize there's certain things you just like. Sixers won 6 games in a row. They're on fire. Deadwood movie finally gets a teaser. I never watched that show. I know Doug Stanhope likes that show. Wendy Williams and her husband speak out. Did he cheat on her ass? I'm going to say yes by looking at her. She looks like Howard Stern. She really is the black Howard Stern. Yeah. Disney begins Fox layoffs with film executives. Oh boy. 500 deaths in the cyclone in Africa. My God, that country can't get any more luck. All the AIDS and all the starvation. Now that God hates Africa. Teen proves that women's clothing size are inconsistent. Cause y'all bitches be eating all the food and y'all ass be getting fat, and that's why y'all be fucking. Costco is selling massive lobster claws. Well, woman jailed in bucket list wish. That was old. I think I read that a long time ago. She spit on a Negro. Hate crime. Nice, granny. NFL paid under $10 million to settle the Kaepernick grievance. I feel like I've read some of these before. Is this really new stuff, or is this just... Facebook employees have access to users' passwords. I knew it. I did not say anything racist ever on my Facebook. It was not me. Anybody who knows me knows. U.S. skater accused of intentionally hurting an opponent. It's a bald-headed white girl. She looks like she would hurt somebody. Yeah, because pretty much, you know, it's like the what's that scandal called? The girl that was the ice skater was like, why, you know, that whole thing. I don't know. I can't think of it. I just woke up from a freaking nap. It says Wendy Williams is completely over the edge of her husband. Sober house now. Kevin Hunter's alleged mistress is pregnant and the baby is due. He got another woman pregnant. That's what you get, you cunt. I don't like her anyway. I don't care about the Howard Stern thing. I just don't like her. I don't like this gossip shit. I don't like this fact that women just watch her and they agree with everything she says and they're brainwashed. I don't like the fact that her career blew up because she was calling people gay and she's a fucking crow. I'm so glad. Karma just bit you right in your fucking giant fucking pussy, you bitch. You are a child, McCain's youngest daughter tells Trump. Some big fat lady. I don't know. She looks like me in a wig. Which is disturbing. And that's it. There's not much really else going on. Alright, so I do have some clips to play. Some laying around. So I'm going to do a short but sweet public freakout commentary. And then tomorrow night, I may or may not go. It's supposed to rain, so if it rains tomorrow night, I may not go out. But if it does, if it doesn't, I might go out, do some live streaming. Saturday night, I'm going to go on my MGTOW channel, do some live streaming. And I'm going to do sober commentary with drunk people. More topical, not news, anything else that happens. So I'll keep you folks posted. Alright? Next segment. Alright, public freakout commentary entitled Assholes Recorded and Being Recorded All Around the World. And this is the best show that covers it with the best coverage. I have 5 clips, but they're mostly short. I played 2 of these already on my MGTOW channel. So, let's get to the first one. This is short, very short. It's only 30 seconds. It's just audio of a police report. You can't really see it, but Minnesota woman pulls gun on Domino's employee after he got her chicken wings. It's a crazy-looking black woman. This is very short, so let's play it.
This woman is accused of pulling a gun on a St. Paul Domino's employee because he didn't include her chicken wings in the order. Employees of the Domino's on Grand Avenue told officers that 59-year-old Holly Webb came in upset about the food that had been delivered to her house and demanded a refund. When one of the employees called 911, she took off in her vehicle. Police found her at her home. Webb initially told police that she never took the gun out of her car. After being told there was surveillance video, she admitted to displaying it but denied pointing it at anyone. She's charged with a felony count of violent threats with a $10,000 bail. Matt Yursh, WCCO 4 News.
All right, so that's the first one. And once again, you can't really hear fortunately, there's no audio video of her pulling out the gun. But I played that one on my MGTOW channel. This is the second one I played on my MGTOW channel. This is a Florida black woman. She says that demons made her steal a rental car. And I think she's just obviously trolling. I think she means white people, but let's get to this.
Our camera was rolling as we chased down the woman accused of stealing an SUV from the Ace Rent-A-Car Thursday afternoon. Employees say they found her with the stolen car at the Travelodge off Airport Road. Did you steal a car?
Oh, I don't know what you're speaking about, ma'am.
Well, we have you on video wearing that same outfit.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Why did you take the car?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Demons told me to do it.
Who told you to do it?
The demons.
Demons told you to...
So obviously she's trolling, but I really think that the voices in her head told her to do this. African demons.
Steal the car. Why did they tell you to do that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
So you...
Well, because demons are usually bad, aren't they?
Matt, you took it.
No, I didn't take it. The demon took it.
The demon took it. Earlier that day, surveillance cameras caught a woman wearing the same clothes at the front desk of the Ace Rent-A-Car. She is then seen in this video driving off in a white Toyota RAV4.
She hops in a car that they were in the process of cleaning and drove off.
What you gonna
I'm
do?
the manager of the place.
Employees say the woman was mad because they were overbooked.
I tried to rent it, but y'all didn't want to rent me a car. Talking about y'all ain't had no cars for rent. So I stole any more cars.
Oh, so you do admit you stole it. Good. Now you can get locked up for committing a crime.
When police arrived, the woman hid in her hotel room.
Police!
Officers eventually made entry and put her in handcuffs.
I hope that she gets the help that she needs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The woman had little to say once officers put her in a patrol car.
Yeah, she's gonna get the help she needs. A lot of black people, even the cops are black. These cities are going to shit, let me tell you. The next one, this one's quick. This one is okay. I just found this on World Star. This is a redneck boy loses his mind after Muslim girl convinces him she converted to Islam. So, I don't know where this is. He has she or he has 1,636 Instagram viewers, which is makes me jealous. But let's get to this. This is short as well. They're all short clips.
I don't know what that
It just means peace. It just means peace.
I mean, I don't know about that. What's it called?
Shadullah.
Can you type it out for me, or just tell me each letter?
S-H-A. L-A-H-A-H-I.
English.
So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if they're friends from school or this is just some random chat. But she has whoever this is. I think it's her. This is a screenshot. She has this person has over 1,000 listeners. I mean viewers, and I think he looks like he's slow. I mean, people are laughing at this kid. He looks like he's if this is not acting, this is actually real. He looks kind of autistic, which is not funny at all.
Guess what, Bill? By typing that out,
I just turned you Muslim. Get up! No, you didn't! You didn't do anything! That's a lie. I never said it. I typed it.
So I'm not sure. That could be fake. I don't know where that is. I don't know where they're chatting. And this is the last two clips they play into each other. This is the racist tirade you heard at ShopRite. Public school teacher called two black people the N-word in ShopRite. I believe Nick DiPaolo, his great show, turned me on to this. So let's play the clip of it, which is obviously bleeped, and then we'll play the 911 call.
One of those permanently, motherfucker.
Eric.
Go ahead, I will.
Do it.
Sit down. Don't you dare talk to me in front of my kids like that, motherfucker.
Call the cops because you threatened me.
What?
And you can see the two little kids. There's two little girls. One looks like she's like 5 years old. She looks terrified. The other one, it looks like about 8 or 10 years old. She's holding the other little girl back. And this woman's going off. And this little girl looks like she's scared for her life.
It's not even worth it.
What? It's right. Because I'm hitting. That's why. Because they're fucking dinners and he's taking.
There it is right there. So it's kind of funny. This white guy tries to break it up. He's wearing a backwards camouflage hat because he's cool. And he's like, all right, there's kids around. And she goes, those fucking niggers. And he's like, well, I tried to make us white people look decent, but failed again.
Don't say that.
Eric!
And he's like, don't say that. She already did. It's too late. She already said it, sir. The nigger is out the bag.
Eric, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. Come on. Eric, put your hands on me. Put them on me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I referred to you as Eric. You motherfucker. Eric. You mother.
And I don't blame this white woman for saying that, because have you ever been inside of a shop right before? It gets very crowded. Anybody will want to say that word.
Motherfucker. I'm a nigger, right? I'm a nigger. Motherfucker. That's right. You're a nigger in East Haven. Please. Watch this motherfucker. Here, go sit down. Here, go sit down. Fuck you, nigger.
Whoa, let's rewind that. Let's go back about 3 seconds. I'm looking at her face right now. She's hocking up a loogie.
Fuck you, nigger.
Woo! Bad, oh bad. She finally said what a lot of us wanted to say. Oh.
Hear me. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Is anybody surprised that this is a public school teacher? I'm not. I had a lot of fucking angry school teachers when I was a kid. They used to fucking grab us, throw us in the office. I mean, this is an old school teacher. I'm not surprised at all.
You motherfucker!
Wow. So, I'm not sure if there's more to that, but let's hear the 911 call. And this is from the white woman.
I'm watching. Dispatcher Brian.
Yes, my name is Corinne McGovney. I was just in ShopRite of East Haven. Mm-hmm. I was walking down the center aisle in front of...
I like how she's talking super slow. Like, she's talking like the person, like, is gonna say... I mean, she's trying to give details, but she's talking like a freaking robot here.
The cash register, and I turned around to my daughters, and I said, "Oh, Jesus Christ." The man in his little scooter said, "Are you talking to me, bitch?" And I said, "No, I'm not," because he called me a bitch. I called him a bitch. Then he continued to get up and threaten me. So there was...
Well, at least she's being honest. I mean, it's not like she's denying she didn't say that word. She's, like, proud of it. She's like, yeah, I called him a nigger. All right. That's part of the story. Yes, that did happen.
Going back and forth, he spit on the back of me, and I am pressing charges. Somebody better do something now, because I left there with my kids, which was the smart thing to do, but he was with two fat, black, which I won't call because they weren't behaving like Somebody better do something now, because I am about to flip the switch.
Now, if it behaves like a nigger and acts like a nigger, is it a nigger? That is the question.
That place is full of cockroaches, and now I have to deal with being called in front of my kids? I don't think so. I am home. He is still in ShopRite.
And here's the thing. I mean, a lot of people say they feel bad for the kids. I mean, I guess they should, but my parents raised me like that too. Why do you think I'm doing this podcast? Saying that word so much. I mean, my parents, they still use that word. A lot of people just like using that word. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga. Come on, everybody.
My jacket is in the middle of the ShopRite parking lot because...
Again, where are you?
Spit on it with this dirty, disgusting, AIDS-infested...
Woo-hoo! She is on fire.
I'm home. He's at ShopRite. That's the important part.
We can't send an officer to your address in New Haven?
Of course you can.
So
tell me what can be done to arrest the that assaulted me verbally. Because ShopRite said I was racial profiling, but calling me a wasn't racial profiling.
Yeah.
When I'm not a female dog, I'm just a woman.
Okay, so you can either come back...
I want to cop doing something now. Now, I don't want to hear any excuses. I want to...
So anyway, you can come into town.
You don't want me driving back there because I'm angry.
You can come back into town and meet an officer somewhere in town, or you can come here to the police station to make the report.
Are you kidding
Whichever is more convenient.
Do you think they know that name? Do you think they know the name? Do you think they're going to get the name? That's all he is to me now is a he called me a
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to come here to the police station?
Yeah. What are you going to do? Mm-hmm. Are you going to figure out his name? Are you going to send a detective to do their work?
So, you're going to meet them in the parking lot of ShopRite?
Yeah. Is it going to be someone who's not racially biased? Is it going to be a white person? Because I will not meet with the nigger now. Because I am way...
Yeah, that's a good question, though. If you call for 911, can you please send a white person? I mean, what's wrong with that? There should be a race at every single police department so I can say, can I please speak to an Indian? Can I please speak to a Hispanic? I don't want to speak to a...
Beyond that point.
Excellent. Okay, what kind of car do you drive?
Oh, that's none of your business.
Okay, well, the officer's going to need to look for you in the parking lot. So we actually...
No, he's not. I'm going to go right into ShopRite.
No, we don't want you to go right into ShopRite, ma'am.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, but you're not.
You stay in police, can I help you?
May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Sergeant Caddis.
Hi, my name is Corinne McGovney. I was just verbally assaulted at ShopRite in East Haven.
Okay.
And I just spoke to Todd Emanuel, and...
I get verbally assaulted every time I step outside my house.
What happened is I was walking in front of the registers with my daughters, and I turned around to them and I said, Jesus Christ, because I was talking to them about something. And I'm not going to sugarcoat what I said. This black man in a scooter turned around and stood up and said, what? And I said, what? And he went off on me.
I mean, you shouldn't have...
Some white guy tried to stop me from going berserk because I have, in the last 3 weeks...
Oh, so now she's calling back now, and now she's doing the sympathetic thing. Now she's calling back, and now she's crying, like... How come, when I call somebody a nigger, how come this world won't give me a chance?
I have lost my grandma. I have lost 2 of my cousins. Okay? All I was doing was getting cold.
I think she's crying because she pretty much knew she was going to lose her job. Because this is what black people like to do. Black people like to trigger white people, and then if you snap on them, and you make that one mistake, you say something racial, it doesn't even have to be the N-word. You could say anything. You could say monkey, you could say ape. That is it. If you have a coveted job, it is gone.
Old cut for my kids to eat dinner. And I couldn't get whoever answered the phone at the East Haven Police Department a few minutes ago to cooperate with me at all. I'm not coming there.
Okay, well, we're not coming in New Haven either. And we're not coming in New Haven either. We can't.
No, but when a Hamden officer kills a man in front of my house, it's okay for them to come into New Haven?
All right, ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you want to come make a complaint, you come to the station or you go back to the ShopRite. Other than that, I have nothing to say to you.
You have nothing to say to me.
All right, goodbye, man. I'm not laughing. Have a good night.
Thank you for...
Wow, they actually released that call. Well, that's why I said you got to be careful. Just like Dave Chappelle says, be careful what you say to 911 because they released those calls. Well, folks, that was public freakout commentary. It went longer than I thought because I wasn't sure if I was going to play that 911 call, but I knew it would be good. So, public freakout commentary for the first time in a month. I don't know what happened to the channel. I don't think it's copyright strike. I think the guy's just jerking off to his revenue. But I'll see you guys on the next segment. Alright, it's Saturday night here. I would say it's been a long week, but I don't fucking work. Long week of sleeping and doing nothing, I would say that. But last night I did stay in. We'll talk about that in the next segment. The concoction is being chilled as we speak. And we'll talk about that as well. And anything else. But I just got a comment on my YouTube channel from a black person. Most people on my channel are either comedians that I know. There's a few comics that I know in person. And it's mostly, I guess, MGTOW guys. And I don't know if this guy's a MGTOW guy. Probably is. But he wrote, if you check out Atheist Hotline Show episode 24, which I believe I did 5 weeks ago, or about a month and a half or 2 months ago. And he wrote on the episode, man, you really are just angry and racist. He was like, I fuck with your channel, but man, like, and I wrote back and I said, well, obviously you should unsubscribe from this channel. It's not for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. And he wrote back and said, okay. that doesn't justify racism. And I had him like, look, I mean, that same black guy, wouldn't have the balls to say to a bunch of those black Israelite guys, hey, you guys are angry and racist. So, and I got that on my other MGTOW channel too. So if you guys think I'm so racist, just unsubscribe from me. Be done with me. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not angry and I'm not racist. I mean, but I if you listen to my act, I trash everybody. I say gook on stage. I called Asian guy a gook in the comedy contest. I just met the guy, and an hour later I'm calling him a gook on stage. I make fun of every race. I make fun of liberal white people the most, and white girls for being phony. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to do some black jokes. I am going to say the word nigger. And I understand that that's offensive, but don't listen to it. Don't unsubscribe from me. Be done with me, and that's it. I mean, black people, when I was growing up as a kid, they used to make fun of my hair. They still do to this day. They call me Curly Sue. They call me Jonah Hill and Adam Sandler. They fucking used to throw popcorn in my hair in the movie theaters. They used to fucking, pick on me in school. You can blame it on single mother thing. You can blame it on poverty, whatever you want. But listen, black people offend me all the time, and I don't say anything because you can't. If you say something, you get your ass kicked. So, yeah, I mean, there might be some anger there, but just unsubscribe, that's all. I mean, you have the right to your opinion. I appreciate this guy for telling me, but, So anyways, that's all that's really going on, and, tonight, I want to bring my hotspot out with me and try to do some live streaming. I'm going to try to go on my MGTOW channel tonight, switch it up, so I guess have more people watching. It's going to be boring, but we'll see how that goes. And let's get to the topical news, guys. Neo-Nazis hijack Papa John's brand. Can Shaq take it back? I understand with this story. It says here, Papa John's, it says hijack the pizza choice, blamed on disappointing sales, NFL protests, and the racist epithet marketing call, blah, blah, blah. And on Friday, Papa John's announced a new brand ambassador, basketball Hollywood. So they went with a black guy. So the last guy was a racist because he just quoted the word nigger, which was in the book Huckleberry Finn. And he got fired, and he's a racist. So now Shaquille O'Neal is well liked, and he's black. And so that's what you do when you fire a white guy. You hire a big giant black guy. So there you go. That's how you fix the problems. Any problem you have, just hire a black person. Preferably a successful big black guy who makes $40 million a year for just doing nothing. That's that'll help it all out. Father pleads for peace amid Pittsburgh protests. Something's going on outside, some fucking spick. See, I say spick too. See, that's the thing, I'm half Hispanic, and I say spick more than I say nigger, but that's not offensive. Yeah, I'm so sick of people tell me they're offended. Black people, they hang out with these goofy-ass liberal white people all day. Patriots hero Super Bowl 51 retires at 25. Can you fucking spicks cut it out outside? I'm trying to do a fucking podcast. Jesus, what's going on out there? Manning being held in, this is really fucking annoying me, man. McDonald's employee with Down syndrome celebrates 27 years working for the company. Yeah, and I know people who aren't fucking, Down syndrome won't get a job, like me. Man gets out of his car, returns to find his dog in his seat. Okay, so the dog was driving. Oh, what the fuck is going on outside? Someone's in the back of my house. I can't see anything. This fucking truck's backing out. Jesus, man. Jordan Peele, plot twist. That's what they're talking about. He's coming out with some new horror movie. And it's only a big deal because he's a black director. If you're a white person, you come out with a movie, that's just what you do. But if you're black, oh my god. Yeah, this fucking truck's backing out. And it's giving me a headache. I hope you crash, you fuck. Robert Kraft breaks his silence on the prostitution arrest. Okay, so what's there to say? I wanted to go to a hooker. I didn't want to deal with a regular girl. I wanted pussy right away, and they caught me. Go MGTOW, bros. That's what he should say. What do you guys think? Jesus Christ, these fucking spics never stop. No matter what time, it could be 4 in the morning. These spics are up. Do they ever sleep? Man. Okay, so all these sports are pretty much, all the news are about sports. James Harden, he made like 61 points. That's every night. All right, guys, so I'm going to do some drinking, do some live streaming, do some sober commentary with drunk people, and hopefully this spick won't crash in my basement and ruin my whole house. But we'll go from there, and then we'll wrap this up with topical and odd news. You stay put there, niggers. Sober commentary with drunk people, Old City. It is only 12:49 p.m. And I know that because this stupid cell phone clock is 2 minutes fast. Pretty much tonight I did a lot of live streaming. That's all I pretty much doing. So before that happened, I talked about this on the stream before. I got the bus, which is nice. It turns out if I leave out around 9:50 on a Saturday night, for the fourth time in a row I got the bus, which is great because I have to pay for an Uber because I'm cheap, or even walking down and risk getting mugged or slipping or getting hit with an egg or anything. So I saw these hoodlums. I saw these, the guy's got his signals on. He's not going to move, you idiot bus driver. So I saw these hoodlums running around the train station. And I knew something bad was going to happen, because usually that's what happens. And I know that makes me racist, but as I said, I'm more of a realist than a racist, but say what you want. And pretty much what happened was I was in the third cart, sitting in the corner seat by myself. Next thing you know, I see these little kids run in, and one of them looked at me. There was like an old white lady passed out from either drugs or something, or alcohol, probably both. And people were kind of looking like, what the hell? They're looking at me like, I'm like, what do you want me to do? And some woman with her kid was like, you need to get the fuck up. You need to get the fuck up. She started screaming on the train. You need to get the fuck up. And like that's going to help the situation, you know? And then these little hoodlum kids, this ugly, tall black girl, I mean, she was ugly, looked like Predator when he came out the swamp. Ugly ass hoe. She came out the train with this little light-skinned kid. He looked just like Steph Curry on the Downs, if he had the Down syndrome. And they were standing there, and apparently they did something. And apparently what was happening was somebody was throwing fart bombs, because this smelled like a real bad fart. And then these dudes, this black dude came out, and he was fucking pissed. He was like, y'all need to stop fucking throwing shit, man. And I was going to record it, but my phone was off, my live stream phone. And I could have recorded the audio for, this phone, but it sucked, so I didn't bother to do it. But he was like, y'all need to stop fucking throwing shit, man. Y'all need to stop fucking throwing shit. And the girl was like, well, you can yell all you want, but it wasn't me. He's like, yeah, but you whiffed him, though. She's like, well, it wasn't me. And then this black lady in the bus, train was like, y'all better not fuck with me, man. Y'all fuck with the wrong one. I swear, y'all fucking throw something at me. Y'all gonna see the real hood in me. I'll fuck y'all up. So people are getting mad and stuff. And, like, everybody from the second cart was coming over to my car, like the third car. So the third car started getting packed. So I took like 2 shots of the Jack when I was on the train. They didn't have my tropical. I had mango, but I like tropical citrus. That's my favorite, but no complaints. And I took 2 shots on the train. I was going to get off at 13th Street since I had my hot spot, because Center City is more walk-in and more action than Old City. But I'll do that next Saturday. You know what I mean? Because I still got I still got about 3 weeks of data left. So. I'm good for that. So I went live. I got down here like 10:25, 10:30. I went live on my MGTOW channel, and it was starting out slow. I started out with like 2, 4, 6 people, then 8, 10. And it goes up. Next thing you know, within like a half an hour, I had about 40, 50 people watching me, which is pretty damn cool. Usually that's my average on my live stream channel. My MGTOW live stream, I usually start out within like 20, 30 for a while, and then it goes up to 40, 50. The most I ever had was 80. But tonight I had about, and pretty much I walked around South Street. And then I had to pee really bad, so I stopped the stream, started my own stream, went inside Buffalo Bills. I took a monster piss in there. And then when I came out, I went on the my Josh Jack channel, and I told everybody, hey, if you want to see the stream, follow me over. So 9 people subscribed to my Josh Jack channel, and they all followed me over, which is pretty cool. And I pretty much, so I did like 40-something minutes on there. And then this homeless guy, this white homeless guy, he's like real passive aggressive. So pretty much he came over, he's like, excuse me, do you have any change? I asked like 10 people, I just want to get some pizza. I'm just like you, I'm just like everybody else. And I said, well, I know you probably don't believe me, but I actually don't have any and stuff. He's like, see, that's what everybody else is saying. I'm looking at him like, what do you, like, you asked me for change. I said no. And then he's like, what are you filming people for? You actually see it on the Josh Jack stream. And I'm like, I'm not filming anybody. I was like, I'm doing a live stream. He's like, yeah, but you're filming people. I said, oh, so you have a problem with that. So if I gave you change, you would still have a problem with me filming people? I'm not filming anybody. And I was like, are you the guy that, I was like, you're the guy, I was like, remember me? I was like, I'm the guy that said that I recognized you from years ago. And I was like, yeah, I've been out for years ago. I was like, yeah, but you look like somebody who's like that. You're real passive aggressive. And he was like, man, you need to treat me better as a person. So on the chat said, ask him if he's MGTOW. I was like, are you MGTOW? He was like, what? And I was like, MGTOW. And the thing is, like, anybody who knows me knows I have a fucked up sense of humor. You know what I mean? Like, I have fucked up, racial jokes or something. I don't fucking make fun of homeless people because I would be homeless. If I didn't have the situation I had now, if my parents would have kicked me out when I was 18, I would be on the streets right now. You know what I mean? I would be I probably would be dead right now. I don't even think I would make a good homeless person because I hate the cold. I would have went to Florida. But anyways, I fucking, I don't make fun of homeless people. I don't think it's funny. And, and on top of that, it's like, I could be homeless one day. So to this day. So I don't think I'm better than them. I don't have a job right now. I am a bum living at home. So he doesn't fucking know me. And then he went across the street and started talking shit. There was these people standing on the corner. And he was pointing at me, like, that guy's filming people. So he pretty much, we went over to these two black guys with pizza. And I was like, don't give him nothing. I was like, don't give him shit. He's an asshole. And he was like, this guy's a fucking dick. And I felt bad doing that, but the guy's a real dick. I mean, it's like, I understand you're being honest. Like, if I was homeless, I would be a pissed off homeless guy too. But you fucking sitting there yelling at people. You fucking sitting there saying you're a liar and everything like that. That's not going to fucking do anything. You know what I mean? That's not going to get you money. You know what I mean? Because I understand you want pizza. So I started going across the street, and more people still said no to him. He was still asking people for money, and everyone still said no. And he was getting pissed. I looked at his shoes, and they weren't even that dirty. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's homeless, but the guy was a real douche. And you can see that on the Josh Jack last year was called Typical Night Out or something like that. No, it's about pissing. It's called Always Pissing or Pissing Out or some piss stream or something. I don't know. So then after that, not really happened. I was talking to the chat, yapping. I had about 10 people watching me. They all followed me from the MGTOW channel. At least most of them did, which is pretty cool. At least 9 of them did. I had I think 11 at the most. And the hotspot drains the fuck out of my battery. You know what I'm saying, dude? That drained the fuck out of my battery. So I have like 3% left on my phone, and that's it. It is dead. So I did about a total of hour 30, hour 40 on both phones for live streaming, both accounts, which is pretty cool. And it was good to see the MGTOW guys. I could have had more people, but I also like to go live on my other channel too. So it's cool. Some people are like, why'd you do that? The good news is tonight is the fucking weather is great. Pretty much, I'm bundled up tonight. I had sweatpants underneath my jeans. I have a workout shirt, a dress shirt, and a sweater. Not in that order. I have I have sweatpants, and I am fucking bundled up right now. I have a jacket, I have a hat. I feel so fucking good. And it was getting cold. Now it's kind of getting warm again because I just got to have a bar. It depends. If you're outside for a while, it gets cold. But if you're in a bar, it feels good. So then pretty much after the stream, I had to pee again. I went inside Stowe's. I took a piss in there. It's a piss spot. And after that, after I fucking pissed, a lot of people coming out luching. I can actually go inside now. There's actually a room in there. Look at all these gringos and Negroes coming out. Jesus. So yeah. So pretty much, man, after that, I went to, I was going to go inside Lucha Cartel, this place you hear now with the music, but I asked somebody, I was like, is it crowded? They said, yeah, it's like, there's like nowhere to move. It's crowded as hell. I said, oh, I can tell. So I went to Plow. Plow, nothing really happened. I saw some white girls in there. They were cute, but they looked stoned as hell, man. They looked like they were on some, I don't know what they were on, but it looked good. They were stoned as hell. And I was in there for like 5-10 minutes. I took a piss in there, and I stuck 2 wipes in my ass, and I had some poo-poo in there. Man, that's why I just said it's always good to check, because I didn't really, usually I can tell there's poo in my ass because my underwear sucking up my butt. There was no suckage other than my life, but I put 2 wipes in there. There was some poo in there. It was gross. So I fucking took a piss in there afterwards. I left there. The door guy was this guy I'd never seen before, but I gave the other guy a fist bump. He said, hey, give me a fist bump, man. Give me a double one. And gave him a double fist bump. And then I told myself every Saturday, don't go to National Mechanics, but I said, okay, go. So I went to National Mechanics. The guy Chuck was there. Fat fuck Chuck. He gave me a fist bump. He was playing some video game. And then the guy with the braids who gives me shit sometimes, he gave me, I said what's up to him. And it wasn't really a lot of girls in there. It was like a group pretty much. It was pretty empty for a Saturday, I gotta say. I was in there for like 10 minutes. I left. And now I'm just sitting across with Lucha right now. And I'm thinking about leaving early. If I was smart, part of me feels like getting a slice of pizza. But I like the idea of not spending money. I didn't spend anything tonight. And if I leave now, actually right now, I could get to the train station. The train will come within 5 or 10 minutes. I can get down to the train station. I will have to wait. I will have to wait about 20 minutes or so for the bus to come to get me to my house. But fuck it, man. I mean, if I was smart, I would, if I wanted to, I could snack on some fried chicken at home. But anyway, nothing really happened tonight other than that homeless guy. He was the only thing that really happened content-wise. Because, I don't... See, here's the thing. I'm just getting comfortable with my live stream. But for those who listen to this, it's all about a connection. And I paid for a hotspot right now, so that's why it's so much money. So 70 and 70 plus 7 tax on each account. That's $155, which is why I have a donation goal of that. And it's a lot of money for someone with no job. You know what I mean? So if I was, so that whole thing. So that's why it's so much money. And so now I have a connection. So now I can actually walk around. Before, if you watch my other streams, I have to stay at this. I call it a street tree, same crappy tree, and yeah, it's actually a good vibe out here. Like I said, I walked down South Street for the first time. I saw this comedian chick that I know. Well, we used to be friends. We used to be friendly, but she's got a boyfriend and she doesn't talk to anybody now. I was going to say hi to her, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, it's like she was at her job too, so of course she's going to be friendly. She has to, so it's like, I don't want to bother her. So, nothing really happened tonight other than that. There are lots of thick Jones out here, if you would say, and if you guys listen to this podcast for the first time, this is a racist, sexist podcast of a bitter loner. It's a loner podcast of a bitter, racist, sexist man. So don't listen if you're offended by that stuff. No matter what race you are, white, black, Jew. Yeah, a lot of people are outside the Lucha Cartel right now. My hotspot still has 30-something% battery. That thing sucks up a lot of battery, though. But it has a lot of battery on it. And, fuck, man. Yeah, there's not much really going on. That's all it really is to say. That's all that really happened tonight. If I can think of anything else, I'll add it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to stay out for another hour. I should, because I'm not going to go out till probably Wednesday when I do comedy again. So you figured, hey, if you're not going to go out for 4 days, maybe you should just keep, stay out for another hour. But I like the idea of just getting home by 2, because it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point staying out all night? I mean, I already stayed out enough. 3 hours... 3-4 hours is enough. In the summertime, I leave out earlier. I just got a comment on my MGTOW channel. Dude, that was some fun. You damn right it was. Johnny Favorite, if you're watching. If you listen to this right now. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was awesome to have 50 people. And that's the most I had. 50 people watching me on my live stream. That's pretty fucking awesome. Because on my main channel tonight, I had 10. 10 is probably the most on my regular channel I think I've had in a while, but 50, that's pretty fucking cool, I gotta say. That's pretty fucking cool. Even though not everybody was chatting still, that's awesome. So yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do that once in a while. Once every other week I'll go to the MGTOW channel, and it's pretty boring, it's pretty competitive. I do the same thing. It's pretty, I just pretty much stand there and just yap to myself, and I get drunk, and I show what's going on in the action, if there's any fights, if there's any fucking cringy stuff going on, I show it. And if a homeless guy decides to yell at me, I film that too. I was like, you're filming people. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not filming anybody, dude. But yeah, man. I don't got nothing else to say. So if I can add more to this, you'll hear more. If not, that's it. So this is Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Part 1. Possibly Part 2 coming. If not, that's it. Alright, Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Do you hear the magic in the air? It is 2:14 a.m. Pretty much what happened was I missed my train twice. So I was busy doing my JoshCast Sober Commentary segment. And I should have left at 1, and I waited till like 1:04. Then I walked up, and I could tell the train was already gone because there was nobody down there. So I waited downstairs for like 10 minutes. I said, fuck this, my feet hurt. I was going to get a slice of pizza, but I'm glad I didn't. I said, fuck, I really had the urge, but I was like, I really don't want to spend any money out here. I love being cheap, and I love not spending anything. So I fucking, I just went back and I sat down across from Lucha. I was doing my live stream.
He's at the stadium, at the club right now.
Then I fucking walked back to the train station around 1:45. I missed the train again. I would have been probably waiting for the bus for like a while. And I said, fuck. And I'm across from the Lucha and the Plow. Lots of people are hanging out, lots of energy. It would have been great to do my live stream this time. I mean, it would be great if I had battery in my phone I could have did a live stream now, which would have been great to show you what it's like when it's ratchet out here. I tried to do it with my POV glasses on one JoshCast episode, but yeah. So anyways, so I missed the train again around 1:45. So I've been sitting up the last half an hour, and I've been so tempted to like fucking grab a slice of pizza. I'm not even hungry, just because I'm bored. I wanted to sit down, but I just fought the urge and said, fuck this. Nothing much really happened. Pretty much all that really happened was there's a group of Spaniards. They went inside the pizza shop. I was going to go to Pete's Pizza. They were going to go inside there and just fucking a bunch of them. And a lot of people coming out to Lucha. People are partying and stuff. Lots of thick joints and hoes and everything. I'm going to go downstairs now. Fuck it. I mean, the other train's going to take 10 minutes. Might take 15 minutes, but fuck it. I've been waiting out here all night. I looked at Uber to see how much it is. Uber has, it's like, what's it called? The Surge? It's like twice the amount. Because usually it's like 15, 19 bucks for me to get to my house from here. And it's like $37. Like, fuck that. I mean, the only way I would pay for that is if I had to poop or something. If I had to poop, then I would do that, but fuck that. That's a lot. Well, you can tell because there's like nobody down here. And, missed it fucking twice. I could have been home like an hour and a half ago if I didn't fucking miss it, but shit happens. But you know what, it's fine. It's like, at the same time I should stay out. Only thing that really happened is I went to Stowe's again to go pee for the 4th time. So I took 4 urinations tonight, as I did last week. And that's it, man. Not much really happened. I was sitting outside in the cold, and there's people next to me eating pizza. There's not much really going on. I'm just wasting time right now, just yapping. I mean, it's my show that no one listens to. I'll do what I want. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like that's the thing that sucks about being chubby or fat. Is sometimes you eat out of boredom. You know what I mean? Because it's like sometimes I'm not even hungry, but when you drink, you're like, I don't give a fuck. So when you drink, you're like, I don't give a fuck. You decide to go, I'm going to get me a pizza. And, like, there's the place Big Ass Slices has big slices. They're awesome, but I was going to go to just get a regular small slice. But even a small slice, I'm not even hungry right now. And then when I get home, if there is any fried chicken left, there's about 3-4 pieces in a bag. If there is any left, I will eat cold fried chicken when I get home. If there's any left. If not, I'm going to go to bed. But it's like, in order to lose weight, you have to eat less. And it's like sometimes I'm not even hungry, but, you eat out of boredom, You fucking eat. But there's a lot of hoes walking around wearing nothing, they go. Last week when it was colder out here, the wind was like fucking hard. It was like way colder. These hoes were still wearing nothing out here. I mean, it's all for attention. Like, they're not going to go home with anybody. It's like that guy Rod used to say. Those of you on my Big Town channel. The guy's like, But it's like the guy, the guy Rod used to say, he should make it a law where girls have sex with us. I mean, that law would be terrible because it's like rape pretty much. But yeah, I saw 2 trains go by the other side when I was waiting for the train around 1:10. I must have just missed it by a minute twice. So I learned my lesson. For now on, I'm going to leave at 1. When I want to make my trade, there's fucking hoes out here. As always, I saw a black dude with a hot blonde chick, white girl. She had like tight pants on, and even though that's rare, still it's like, that's why I said any black guy has trouble, come to Philly. It's that easy. You might get rejected a few times, but it's that simple. They're all looking for BBC here. It's a very liberal city. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, it's going to get warmer soon. Another month, hopefully, it'll be warmer out here. There's a lot of douchebags around. They're going to be coming down here any minute to pee. And I'm just stalling till my freaking train comes. But yeah, $37 for an Uber. Whew. And that means $10. If I wanted to take an Uber to my house, that's like $10. And it's only 3 blocks. 3 long blocks drive, but drive, it's nothing. That would cost me $10, $11. That's insane. Maybe $12 even. That's insane for 3 blocks. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, guys. Fuck that shit. So yeah, man. I mean, my nights are pretty dull. So for those of you who are in the MGTOW channel, my nights are dull. I mean, I don't talk to people. I don't. Before live streaming, I would just go inside bars. Like here's how it goes. So these guys are so loud. I wish somebody would just knock them out. When a lot of people that loud, I secretly wish them would get knocked out. It's like a fantasy of mine. But it's like pretty much in the summertime, I sit down most of the night. I go to Columbus Boulevard. I sit down in Old City. It's great. And then when it's cold outside, I just go inside bars and I just stand around. And I don't talk to anybody. I just stand around. And then I just fucking, oh, these guys are coming down here. Ugh. That's why I fucking hate people. So anyways, so that's pretty much what I do. So live streaming, like I said, it gives me something to do. You know, it gives me like an excuse to talk. Like I'm talking to people. It distracts me. It makes my night go by faster. And that's why I like live stream. Problem is, in order to do it, it costs me about $150 something off because I could pay just 70, or 77 with tax. But then it's like you don't have a hotspot. Like when you walk around, there's no connection. So I just stand at one spot, which is lame. Which I could do, but at least with the hotspot I can walk around. But the quality is shit though. So that's why I said it's prepaid. So. All right, you know what? There's no point yapping. Who cares? This is boring. My train should be coming any minute now. That's it. This is it. For all this time. All right, it's time to wrap this episode up. And of course, it is Sunday. I was supposed to get up early, like 7:15, and I get back home last night till like a little after 3. I did my laundry. I charged my phone. I went to bed like 4 something, and I got 3 hours of sleep. My feet were killing me for waiting for the train for so long. And then I did get up around 10, 11. I went to the park with my dad and brother. And then I went to the fucking grocery market with my father. Nothing gives me more of a headache than going to the grocery shop with my 62-year-old or 63-year-old dad who just wanders around. He's half asleep from working his job 60 hours a week. He's mumbling to himself. He doesn't know what he's buying. He's going senile. Ay. Anyways, but I did get a nap today, so shouldn't complain. I didn't work all week. I don't fucking work other than provide content for you lovely folks out there. But I got a $5 donation today from Jack Mama again. He's donated $5 to me, I think, twice this week. First from the drink and water stream, and then from the streams last night. So thank you again to Jack Mama, who's like the top donator. And also, Hedonist John made a video about me. The response that I don't want to do it. I mean, I told him I wanted to try it, but I can't even drink 3 quarts, let alone a gallon. So I can try it, but it's going to be kind of lame, especially to have somebody else. We don't need a referee, but anyways. So, yeah, let's get to the topical news and weird news, if there's any. And that's it. Another episode in the can. The next episode will feature a classic, which means old prank call. Let's see what this is. Milk money. I don't even remember what that's about. I believe, I called as a milkman to a random house and said, "You stole my milk," or something. It's so old. I didn't even listen to it. That's how old that prank is. I did it when I was at the high school. 16-year-old prank. But folks, Dr. Dre removes USC post after backlash. Boasted about daughter's admittance. So, truly boast about acceptance, all on their own, both father and daughter. It says, "My daughter got accepted in the USC all on her own. No jail time," the rapper wrote. Diddy wrote, he put up, it says, "All my hard work pay off. I'm going to film school." So why is that controversial? I don't understand. No jail time. I mean, isn't he saying he's proud of his daughter for not being like him and being locked up in jail? I understand. Don't black people say whatever they wanted. What's going on here? We can't get that, SJW. Cult horror filmmaker Larry Cohen has passed away, which means he was a Jew. At 77, he's classic films. It Lives Again, special effects, The Stuff. I like The Stuff. Me and my sister like that movie. And A Return to the Salem. So hey, rest in peace. Guy did something with his life, unlike me. Good for him. Cable worker towards act of kindness goes viral. He shows him picking up a kid. Today, your technician Robert came to our house to upgrade our internet. He walked into my mess. He was born with 2 brain defects. He's blind. He was crying all morning. I've been trying to soothe him. So it shows him holding the kid, and he calmed him down. So he was obviously trying to get some of that single mother pussy. And the story doesn't show, but he came and fucked the mother after the story. Alright, that's terrible. That's a bad joke. But yeah, good for him. I mean, going beyond his job. It says, in New Hampshire, adoptive parents allegedly killed by an 11-year-old. What the? So, yeah, the more the story is, don't adopt. Adoptive parents, yeah, don't adopt kids, especially brown kids. It says, 91 came around March 15th. 50-year-old, 48-year-old, wait, a 48-year-old man with a 50-year-old mom? A 50-year-old woman? That's disgusting. Was rushed to the hospital, critical condition, to a gunshot wound. So the kid shot both of them. So apparently he didn't want parents. Little fucking black nigglets, man. Oh my god, that's racist. I'm gonna unsubscribe for your channel. Good. Unsubscribe. Still gonna create content no matter what. $750 million power jackpot. And the rest of the money will go to Obama's welfare recipients. There's my joke. Not good? Probably not. Trump declares victory over Mueller probe. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Alright, enough of that. Nobody agrees with me. What are we gonna do? Their loss is what I say. Forrest Gump sequel got scrapped after 9/11. What was Forrest Gump gonna do? Was he supposed to, like, my mama always told me that Muslims are terrorists, right? Alright. Yeah, this guy, I read the story the other day. Rob Gronkowski, he retired. He won a Super Bowl and said, "That's it, Mitch. I'm rich. I'm gonna get me a young black hooker, and I'm gonna retire. No MGTOW, bros." Nah, he didn't say that. Imagine if he did. That'd be great. That was kind of like a Bill Clinton. Okay, let's get to the top of weird news. Enough of this. Enough of my lame jokes and my lame impressions. Man sees a few rattlesnakes on their home. Okay, it's always about animals. Who cares? But okay, that is weird. General Mills is giving away 15 boxes of marshmallow, one lucky charms. Oh, to one lucky charm. Okay. Now, these stories are awful. Yeah, I read these stories before, probably. Man returns library book 53. The prank calls for you episode. I was supposed to call somebody who... Enterprise employee put LSD in co-workers' drinks, please say. Ooh. Enterprise worker. So that means he was an entrepreneur? Or... Okay, so, because he had negative energy. That is a good excuse, though. Hawk discovered in bathtub after flying through a New Jersey bathroom window. So close your bathroom windows there, folks. Texas House passes bill legalizing lemonade stands run by kids. Next stop is Senate. I agree, especially black kids, because they're clearly selling drugs. Unsubscribe to this channel now. Meteor over Los Angeles turns out the stunt for last supermoon over 2019. Ohio man lashes out at judge over sentence, gets longer sentence. Some Hispanic-looking man. Yeah, enjoy 15 more years, Spick. See, I make fun of everybody. Indiana police discover vehicle seat with blood and teeth in parking lot. Missouri man allegedly tried stealing an Al Capone statue. Auburn Tigers dubbed winners of sex tournament. Okay. Some of this stuff's not that weird. Let's see what's going on in New York. There's always weird stuff in New York. Mystery box leaves residents of wealthy town. Wait a minute, let's watch this. Someone just left a box on someone's step? Cops hunt mystery box. Police are looking for two people who keep leaving random boxes in front of a homeowner. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, that is pretty weird. New York City woman says sinkhole nearly sucked into her parents' grave. I think I read that last week. Car careens in New Jersey home, knocks sleeping man out of bed. Oh, that's not. Racist. Oh yeah, I did this on Sober Commentary. My hero, the white woman that called her the ShopRite. All right, guys, that's it. There doesn't seem much to be going on. If there is, well, too bad I missed it. So once again, keep checking the channel. Keep checking. I'm probably gonna post some MGTOW videos this week. Not sure when the next MGTOW live stream is, but there might be an episode of Prank Calls for You next Friday. I don't think Joe Osteen wants to come over. He's getting fed up with me, and he has a speech to get to at a basement or something. A basement better than mine. It's bigger and it's in a public place and such, but we'll keep you posted on that. That is it. Thank you for listening to any of this. If you did, from the bottom of my rotten heart, I'll see you guys on the next one, and you just listened to...
Congratulations. You just sat through the most awful podcast you can sit through. JoshCast.